Well, that is the secret, ultimately, isn't it? He delivers the cue through so straight and true.
Ronnie OSullivan to break. Put the cameras away now, please.
Well, he's got the white there again with the left-handed break off. It's quite remarkable, isn't it?
Has he got a groove down there? That's exactly where he put it the last time.
Well, John Higgins is going to take this red on because the black is available. He wouldn't leave anything. The only thing he could leave is the red he's taking on now. Let's see if John can knock this in.
Be quiet up there, please.
Just a little bit of noise coming from the back of the arena. It's such a vast arena, this, but the atmosphere on finals night is something special. Good effort.
Higgins has potted several balls length of the table from tight on the rail. And almost got that one. Higgins is cueing well. There's nothing much the matter with his game. But OSullivan is pouncing on every semblance of error.
Well, the crowd want this match to continue. Nice generous round of applause for a fluke. But this is a tricky brown he's faced with. He could drop on the red that's just above the black. So a big shot coming up. Needs this in. A lot of pressure on that one. He knew he was going to stick Ronnie in if he didn't knock that brown in.
And it's the sort of shot that's much easier
Settle down, please.
when you're flowing, not when you're getting one chance every 20 minutes.
One.
His target here will be that red that's closest to the black. If he misses the red on the way up, he's perfect, but I think he's going to catch the red.
Three.
End of break.
A far from easy positional shot there, that.
Yes, he just got into it too well. He didn't want to go anywhere near the bunch. He wanted to slip up the side of the reds. That white should have been about 12 inches to the left of where it was traveling.
Ronnie OSullivan, 3.
He's got John in trouble. Can't get to the reds to the left of the pink. He can get to the ones to the right, but look where the black is, blocking the path back down the table, or certainly in the way. That's the pink, I think.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie OSullivan, 6. Free ball.
Well, no use to him, the free ball, really. No use putting it back again.
Jimmy White, watching in the players' room, beaten 6-1 by OSullivan in last evening's semi-final.
And Racing Raymond on the right, and William from Scotland on the left. Now there's a character if you ever seen one. Racing Raymond followed Willie Thorne since Willie was, what, 5 years of age. Willie's cost Racing Raymond a few quid, I'll tell you.
Meanwhile, the cue ball has been replaced in its original position. Higgins again electing to play as if he snookered. Oh, but this time he's made the opposite mistake. Too narrow the first time, too wide that time.
It's not quite straight on this red, otherwise he'd just roll it in and get nicely on the black, so there must be a slight angle. That's why he's just giving it a little bit of thought. Well, he is straight, so no problem.
One.
Now that is an indication that he might pot the black and just go into the back of the reds here.
An immense crowd here at Wembley, and a phone ringing somewhere within it.
Well, you can see the way Ronnie's cueing there. His intention is to pot the black, come off the top cushion and just go into the red there, open a few more. This red will be available when the black's removed, so this is a decent chance if this next shot comes off. It's awkward bridging.
He was expecting to be on this red. He wasn't on anything else, but difficult bridging, left-handed as well. It's a bigger stretch right-handed from that position.
Well, he's had 100% success rate with the rest. I'm not sure this is the first time he's used the spider. %, with the spider also.
Nine. $16. 17.
'Even that little shot there, he played that with so much
24.
reverse side to spin the white out onto this red.
25.
And there you can see him leaving himself with a choice of reds, one to the middle, one to the corner, giving
32.
yourself options. That's what people say, how many shots ahead are you thinking? Well, you're never really more than 3 or 4 shots ahead. You're leaving yourself options each time, as Ronnie did there, choice of reds.
$33.
In this sort of position, the question is when and how will he choose to open the bunch and convert this into a frame-winning break?
I think now, Clive.
There was one red already out, but that was the moment.
It's the way he played it. I think he
41.
gets so much backspin that he screws into the reds and then the white spins again. Something that Jimmy White is very good at also. Just have a look at the white. Watch the white when it goes into the red. Stops and then spins
48.
again.
$49.
Before this evening's session, John Higgins would have set his mind on maybe winning 3 out of the 4 frames, but he just hasn't had a
56.
chance. Ronnie has been devastating.
57.
All great artists like to shine on the big stage, and this is a big one.
64. 65.
Already O'Sullivan's done enough to secure the frame.
72. 73.
The 4th consecutive frame in which O'Sullivan has made a break over 70.
$79.
Just a little bit careless
on the
for
frame,
once,
Ronnie
but not
O'Sullivan.
before. O'Sullivan had made 79 to increase his lead to 9-3 at the mid-session interval. That's 6 up, 7 to play.
He needs 1 for the Masters title. We've got 2 former world champions in the room here, and Ronnie is the current world champion, of course. But can you explain where you think he's taking the game with performances like this?
Well, he's ruining it for everybody else, isn't he, let's be honest. Nobody likes to see the same person winning all the time, unless it's me or Stephen Hendry. Unless you're that person. There's not a lot we can say, really. I mean, like snooker players, to some degree, we sit in the players' room or we sit here, and we've got more to talk about when we can pick holes in the other player's standard. But this is just pure perfection, and it is great to watch. And I'm not too sure whether I could envisage, when I was playing at my peak, or you, a player actually attaining this level.
It's just phenomenal. I mean, he's playing every single shot in the book he's playing. It's landed on a sixpence. It's cue ball control of the highest quality. It's difficult to know where he can. I thought when he beat Stephen Hendry in the World Semi last year, and he gave him a bit of a thumping, to be honest with you, I don't think anyone could play better than that. He's playing the same standard at the moment.
I'm just wondering now, from John Higgins' perspective, it must be absolutely demoralising. We're talking about another former world champion here. We're talking about a great player.
Yes. To some degree, you've just got to wipe your mouth and walk away and hope you're going to not come up against somebody like that in the next tournament. But it's not nice when you have to sit in your chair. It's like, you suffer it. It's like the dentist chair there. You just got to suffer it, and that's the cruel part about sport.
Well, we can enjoy it. John can't.
No, not at all. Well, all he can do is sit there and say, well, look, I haven't done a lot wrong. He's played 2 or 3 poor safeties by his own standard. That's all he's done wrong. You just have to say, the other fella's just too good.